Hello there again, guys. It's only me, and I thought I'd give a different flavour to a zoo story or a zoo tale today. And I wanted to talk to you about the naughty parrot. Yeah, you heard me right. The naughty parrot. Now, when I was a zookeeper, obviously, I mean, people used to have animals, and then they were exotic creatures, and if they got too big or too out of hand for them, then they used to try and, well, they tried to offload. They did offload them. They offloaded them to us. And we were always happy to get these animals and give them a good life and, give them everything that they needed and make sure that they were kept in the proper environment and they were loved. Well, one day a friend of mine was called out to collect these parrots. One was a Moluccan cockatoo, and one was, I think it was a blue and gold macaw. It was a blue and gold macaw. And he was telling me, he went out in a van and he had to collect them that morning. And when he arrived back, he was telling me all about it. And he was laughing. And I said to him, well, what are you laughing at? What's so funny? He said, I've got to tell you something. He said, I don't think the zoo are going to be very happy because we can't really use the cockatoo as an exhibit. We can't put it out there with the public, especially with children. And I said, well, why not? And he said, well, I'll show you. Well, he told me. He said he'd gone up to this house, and it was a big house, and he'd gone inside, and it was a massive swimming pool. So these people obviously had a fair bit of money. And he thought to himself, he walked over to the birds, and he thought to himself, well, these are stunning birds. I don't understand why the guy's getting rid of them. It doesn't really make any sense. And anyway, he went outside and he got 2 parrot crates, and obviously he was going to put them in those because it was for safekeeping. But they could see out of them clearly, and they could see what was going on. And he got the macaw and he crated it up and he put it in the van, no problem at all, absolutely lovely. And then he went to get the cockatoo. And he got the cockatoo in the sort of flight crate that he had for her. And she was looking out, and he said I was tickled pink really, because she kept looking around going, oh, this is lovely, oh, this is lovely, oh, this is lovely. And he really kind of fell in love with her from that minute. That is until he got her outside, and then he realised why they wanted to get rid of her. Because as he was putting her in the back of the van, it was dark. She changed her tune from oh, this is lovely to oh, F it. She was effing this and effing that, and well, the language that had come out of her mouth, really, I don't think either of us have heard the likes of it. So we went around to the back of the van, and he said, "You've got to see this." And he opened but we heard this squawking and moaning coming from inside the back of the van, and we thought, well, it's got to be her. It's got to be her, and it was. She was effing and blinding, shouting at everybody, having a go at just completely. Obnoxious. The language that was coming out of her mouth was just unbelievably obnoxious. And I don't know, but she'd obviously taught some of the other birds some of the language, because we kept her in an area where they were kept for safekeeping, out of the way of predators at night. And she'd obviously taught some others how to pick up some language as well, because we had another bird there that was another Moluccan cockatoo. And this one used to sit outside with the public, so they could talk to her and have a laugh with her, and she used to bob her head and she used to do tricks, and yeah, she was a lovely bird. That was until she met this other cockatoo. So she was taken out and she was put on one of the stands just outside the feeding area, and the public walking past, and she decided to just start calling people, well, begins with W and ends in anchor. Yes, she was calling staff and members of the public that. So then she had to be quickly taken away off of show and put out the back. And I mean, we still kept them, and they were still fine. But we were careful not to put them out to show, and we were careful not to have them out with the public, because you know what? As much as many of us keepers would sometimes like to use an expletive with the public, we weren't allowed to. But obviously the birds didn't see it like that, and they were quite happily effing and blinding like a trooper. So yeah, we didn't put them on show after that. But that was just another zoo tale, really. It's only a short one, but I hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy, guys. Bye now.